Welcome to Cairns. Now, for most people, it's just a tourism destination. For fishermen, it's all about giant black marlin. However, there's a little secret out the back here. Barramundi in crystal clear water, surrounded by rainforest, and it's only 45 minutes up the back. Copperloe Dam, and you know the best part? My old mate Kim Anderson's the guide. That is something worth checking out. Fishing is my life. It's in my DNA. From above the water and below the surface. It's who I am. Join me as I travel the world in search of the most insane fishing experiences on the planet.
You got it.
Yeah.
Big fish right there, Al.
Yeah, baby. The storms are going up around.
Yeah, baby.
Look at the size of it. Oh, yeah! Oh, man, that is so good.
Nice job.
I'm McGlashan, and this is Fishing with Mates. Woo-hoo-hoo! You know, when you think Cairns, you think the reef. So you're all out there. That's what it's all about, the Great Barrier Reef, and that's unreal. But you know what? We're going to go the complete opposite way, and we're going up there into the hinterland. Because there's all these little hidden gems right on the back doorstep of Cairns. And the best one? Copperloe Dam, because it's full of barra. I'm going to Copperloe. Pretty excited about this, actually. Copperloe Dam. Wherever you go fishing, you need local knowledge. So, straight in to see Ron and Sam at the Complete Angler, find out what I need to make sure I can catch some backyard barra in Cairns. Ron, how are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Sam, you still keep him under control?
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going up to Copperloe to catch some of those barra. What do I need?
More soft plastics.
Yeah, little paddle
tails,
tails,
stuff like that, yeah.
You know what's even better? You could come up because it's a local waterway. You need to make sure you know those local waterways. You'll be right, won't you, Sam?
Absolutely.
Could do with a day off.
That means you're dead meat, by the way. We're going fishing. Poor old Sam is left to run the angler for the day, and we're going fishing. Ron's going to meet us there, so I'm going to enjoy this scenic drive all to myself. So now Copperloe, it's only 12 k's, as the crow flies, from the centre of town. But it's actually up the escarpment, so it takes probably around 45 minutes. So when you think Barra, it's always dirty brown water, mud flats. Even the big ones they catch here in Queensland in the impoundments is always in dirty water. But up here at Copperloe, it's crystal clear, it's surrounded by rainforest. That makes the whole thing completely different. And for me, so unique, and that's probably the big reason I want to go and do it. They don't have to be huge fish. It's more about seeing them in such a pristine environment. You know what? I didn't expect the drive into Copperloe to be so beautiful. It certainly builds the anticipation of, well, hopefully what's to come. Big barra. I've got a good feeling about today. The lake looks small, but once you start driving down, there's all these little nooks and crannies and channels. It's an amazing spot, and the scenery, it's almost distracting for the barra fishing. Boys, how are we?
Yeah, good, Al. How you going? Yeah, nice good
Kim,
to see you, mate.
good
How
to
are
see you.
Yeah, lovely to see
Ron?
you. Yeah, Gary.
Gary,
yeah.
great to meet you.
Yeah.
How awesome's this spot?
Oh, it's pretty special.
Now, we've got 2 boats, so it's twice the chance of me even catching something.
Absolutely. I think even you'll be right today, Al.
I had the idea of all fishing together. Nah, both in opposite directions. So much for Ron showing me around the dam. I reckon he just wanted to go fishing. I don't blame him. I'd have done the same. So Ron and Gary have their own electric-powered boat, and Kim and I are on the other. So we're going full speed, straight up the back.
Yeah, that's
Fast as
right.
we can.
Full speed, yeah.
That's as fast as we went. It's like tut. So I'm all excited, and this is going to take a while. But you know what? It was actually good, because you're sitting there going, oh, look at that beautiful scenery. Look at those trees there. Look at that. There's birds everywhere. What an amazing place.
It's 330 hectare lake, so it's 33 kilometres of shoreline. Plenty of places for the barramundi to hide. It's a really beautiful little system.
We start going right up into these tight little gullies, these little, you know, inlets, the shade, all the trees hanging over the top.
Just a couple of feet inside the stump. Yeah, hang on. Yeah.
Bail jump, that's a good start. The important thing with fishing is if you get the guide to tell you, because he knows what to do, so you listen to him.
All right, now right up in that corner.
Right up in there?
Yeah, in amongst all those sticks, the goalposts, yep. Warm water gets pushed right up into the back of the bays. And with barramundi, they've got the twin benefits of warm water and shade. They're only sitting up there in 6 inches of water. We've put 33,000 barra in here.
33,000. That's amazing.
Some days, do you think there's none?
Yep, that's fishing.
And that's barramundi. They're a very moody thing. Other side, Al, that's the shallow side, yeah. It's a little deceiving in here. You think you're casting far enough up in the back corner, but you just about got to bounce it off the bank at the back, and I had to get on to Al and go further, Al. Yeah, so right up in the back part of that bay. Yeah.
Kim's going, Al, cast right up the back, right up the back. So I'm casting the snag there, casting the snag there. He goes like this. Fires a cast straight up the back, right up the guts of it. The lure touched the water and exploded.
Oh, hit this one. Got him on. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish.
Barra's on, it's going back, it's going forward, it comes screaming out. How good is that?
Yeah, well, God, he's got me near that structure.
I thought this thing was a metre, it fought so hard.
Come here, you, come here.
God, how good was that bite?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's right on the edge.
He's not a bad fish either. Oh, you could see it was going to run under the boat.
Yep. Going around.
Come through. I had to be a bit nimble on my feet. They're like little tunas sometimes.
Bloody hell, they fight.
Oh,
how good is that?
People that say impoundment barra freshwater fish don't fight.
I reckon we're going to debate that today.
Yeah.
Mate, that is unreal. How good's that bite? That is a really, really pretty fish.
Oh, dear.
Look how pretty he is.
It's a nice, solid barra.
And I think it's that clean water too, isn't it? That's super clean water.
Yeah. Yeah, the good part, you see the strikes up here. You see the misses and you see the hits and see the jumps. It's all very visual.
Oh, you're good there. So the first fish of the day, and you know what we do? We're tagging it. You know, Kim and I have been mates for years. He's into all the research and understanding and looking after him.
Well, we've got some sponsorship, and if this one's recaptured by somebody, it's going to be worth $5 grand to them.
Oh, yeah? That puppy's worth $5 grand.
It'll be worth a few dollars, so...
Bloody oath. I should have stayed in that bay for a bit longer and fished a bit harder, I think.
I've got a hold of him, so... There you go, buddy.
Oh, beautiful release. How good is that?
Yeah, he swam away when I wasn't helping. Thanks,
What a way to start.
Yeah.
I can't stress enough just how stunning this place is. I'm trying my hardest not to let it distract me from what I came here for, catching that barra. So I fired a cast straight up the back. By now I'm listening, you know, right up the guts of it.
Oh, no, get side strike, yeehaw.
That's it. Oh. Coming up.
Yes, perfect.
My barra puts up a good fight. He's a goer, this one. I'm in sunny Cairns on the beautiful Lake Morris, also known as Copperload Dam. I'm fishing for barra with my good mate Kim, and I've just hooked up my first one for the day.
Oh, no, get side strike, yeehaw.
Not as big as yours, but...
Oh, nice jump. It did a spectacular jump out to the right. I thought it was going to almost jump up on the bank.
How good was that? They fight so hard up here, it's unreal. And the water's crystal clear, so you can see them. Roll him over.
Yes. Oh. Well done, mate.
How good is that?
Choreography there.
God, they fight hard, don't they, in here?
Yeah.
He's pulling the whole bloody boat along now.
Yeah.
God, he doesn't want to finish the fight, does he?
Nope.
Come on.
Here we go.
Here we go.
No,
now he's going to behave.
No, and he doesn't.
He's a goer, this one. Come on. Woohoo! You bloody ripper.
Well done, Al. Congratulations.
How good are they fighting here? It's insane. Absolutely amazing fight. And better still, we're doing it on spin gear. You know, little Shimano Zodius, they're such a pleasure to fight fish on, and especially because I'm catching it. Look, quick release.
Yeah,
that was bloody awesome, mate.
Well done, mate. Good fight.
How was he? He's over there, he's over there, he's down there.
Yeah.
I can't believe how hard they fight in these little bays.
And anybody that says that freshwater fish don't fight probably need to come up here. Yeah.
They fight. Bloody hell, they fight.
All right, let's go and get some more. They like to sit next to structure. They're ambush predators, so they like sitting within snags, on points, on any weed point, just basically anywhere where they can ambush bait fish going past.
So we've got a pretty good start. This is seriously good fishing. This is two good anglers side by side. but I didn't say anything. Thought it. Shouldn't have thought it, because we hook up again.
60 odd.
Yep, oh, bang, jump him off. Pulled the rod too high on that one.
Al lifted the rod tip and, yeah, we lost him. There's plenty of arrows in there. Let's see if we can get one to stay on.
Go up the next bait.
Yeah, oh, nice side. Oh, nice. That was great.
How good was that bite? Got him on. Yep.
Yep.
Right at the bait too, eh?
Oh, I jumped him off.
Got him. Bang, off goes the lure that way, Barra goes that way.
A fraction now, yep.
He was a good one, that one. Well, that suddenly becomes the precedent. We've gone from hooking every fish to every fish coming off. At one stage, we're sitting on this weed bed. Kim fires in a cast going, there's got to be one here. Twitch, bang, hooks up. And this Barra comes exploding out of the water, like almost slow motion. You could see it coming up. Kim's fighting really hard, but this little Goliath knew exactly what he was doing. And you could see the lure going over there. It's like, oh, come on.
It was a frustrating afternoon, but that's barramundi fishing. They jump off. I mean, that's what keeps you going. If you caught every fish, it'd be boring.
So how did you start this operation? How did you end up in your own little bit of paradise, to put it bluntly?
The council put out a tender a few years ago to run commercial activities on the lake, and amongst a fairly heavily competitive field, we were fortunate enough to get the permit. So we're not allowed to use our boats anywhere else. They're quarantined to here.
Oh.
You know, there's all sorts of I've got a list of conditions that are longer than a novel,
Yeah.
But they're
utilising it. Down in New South Wales, there's a serious lack of utilising all those resources, and for me, this is such a great way to utilise it. Ah, there's Ron. Good to see he's enjoying his day off. I wonder if he's having more luck than we are. What are you doing, Ronnie, mate? You're letting them all go.
3 Barra.
2 sooties and 3 Barra. I won't tell him he's doing better than us. You might have to buy a tackle shop, mate. You know, there's something about fishing that always takes you to places that are just nothing else takes you to, those awesome, spectacular spots. It's just something about it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, there's goannas going past, there's turtles down below, there's Barra swimming around.
It's like an aquarium, isn't it? Yeah.
It's unreal, isn't it? Just everything popping out.
With barramundi, it's not always the best looking, the biggest snag. It's not always the best. It's all about where that particular snag in a river is situated along, you know. We've got to be on a corner or a back bay or somewhere where there's passing bait fish. Those ones will work. It's not always the biggest, best looking one.
The big thing is you keep moving. We've come up round the corner into this beautiful little bay, and it goes right up the back. The canopy's over the top, it's all shady. Nick's such a creative guy. He wants to film it from the bank. He wants the log going across, the leaves falling down, and the banks are soft. He went A over T, turtle up. That's how far we go just to get the shot. Guess what? Camera's on. Let's just let Nick find his feet again while we move on to another part of the dam in search of barramundi.
Yeah, I'm just going to go so you can cast up into that little bay up here. We'll have a couple of casts on the way in here.
So we've come out onto this edge and it looked awesome. I mean, the whole place looks awesome. Cast in. What's your best season here?
October right through till May. Sometimes late afternoon is... Oh, yeah, no. Don't lift, Al, don't lift.
Coming up, the little fish that could does. Thought I was getting better at this. We're chasing the feisty fighting fish that is the barramundi on the pristine Copperlow Dam near Cairns.
Oh, yeah, no. Don't lift, Al, don't lift.
Boom, out comes another barra.
Don't lift. He likes to lift his rod tip a bit, so you just got to remind him with barramundi, try and fight him with the rod tip out the side or down low. Don't lift.
That was the bite. Ah, done me.
Oh, through it.
I thought I was getting better at this. He was a nice fish too.
Yep.
They're good at throwing hooks today.
Yeah. Oh, well, they do it for a living.
Yeah, that's it.
And then with barramundi, you've got to try and minimise the amount of jumps that they do. That minimises the chances of them getting off. They jump off a lot. One way you can lessen that is to fight the fish out the side. Don't lift the rod tip to set the hook.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, if you're not getting any bites, you just got to go and slow down on your retrieve rate. There's that adage with barramundi, you can always go too fast, but you can never go too slow.
You know, there's something about fishing those remote places. That's what everyone wants. And here, as remote as it gets, Yet we're only 40 minutes out of Cairns. Full on jungle around you, and yet within an hour you could be getting a fancy latte. Or a cold beer. Definitely a cold beer. So what's your seasons here?
We catch them here year round, Al. I catch them every month of the year. Particularly in winter time, we catch them, we mainly fish guide in the middle part of the day because the fish are up into the shallows. They're trying to increase their metabolism so they can absorb their food.
What a good thing.
They're a little bit harder to catch in winter, but you just fish in the middle of the day when the days are nice and warm, and yeah, we still catch them every day.
What about with Barra? Because they change obviously from males to females.
Yeah.
What's the age group, or when does that happen?
Generally on the east coast, it's at around about 85 centimetres. They change from male to female. There's a subspecies in the Gulf of smaller barras that, you know, they can become females at 40. I've seen them at 45 centimetres.
Oh, really?
They're megafauna in rivers, barramundis, so the bigger the river, you know, generally speaking, as a rule of thumb, the bigger the barra will grow in those rivers.
There's Ron again, riding on our coattails. Must be staying close to us experts so they can catch more barra. I used to have a pet barra for, I reckon, it'd be 8 or 9 years I had him.
Yeah.
God, they've got some character. The girlfriend at the time, if she went and did her hair with the hairdryer, the barra sat there in the corner just shaking, put his fins up and down and just loved it. Like, most bizarre thing you've ever seen in your life. And you'd be watching around the corner seeing that she's had a shower and...
Yeah.
Little pervert. He probably saw more than I bloody did. So I tried something a bit different. So instead of casting right in the snag, I cast it a bit short and let it sink down. As it's going down, twitch, twitch. Oh, yep, got him. Oh, the rod's gone. Oh, yeah. Where are you going, buddy? You can tell it's a bigger fish. Came screaming out into deeper water. Oh, there he goes. Look at him just screaming past the boat. I can't tell you how good these fish fight. They're not that big, but they go like the clappers. It's unreal. God, that bite just comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? You're just like, what?
They go good, eh?
God, he goes. This is as good as it gets. He's staying down this one, isn't he?
Yeah.
I love fighting fish on these zodiacs. It's not a bad fish too, eh?
He's a slugger.
Look at it, he's playing it out down deep. None of the splashing and crashing on top.
You can kind of see that when they flare their gills, and you feel that real sort of up the line. Yep, yeah, it's a good fish. Nothing wrong with that one.
Don't speak too soon, Kim. Yep, woohoo! God, they're fat. Look at how fat it is, mate.
Well done.
That's a nice one, isn't it?
God, geez, a deep fish, isn't it? Look
at these
nearly as
missing his
deep as
fin.
it's long.
Cracker, boys, cracker.
Yeah, just on one side.
Yeah,
Is
just
that
missing that one
prang
fin,
there somewhere along the way?
Such heavy little fish for what they are, too. Like, what's he, you reckon, 60?
Yeah, 63, 64, something like that. Yeah.
How good is this fishing? 40 minutes out of Cairns, catching barra, surrounded by World Heritage, and doing it with your mates. And as we let that fish go, you just see it like in slow motion, he just swims off. You just go, this place is going to get better and better. And you know what? Those fish are going to crack a metre before we know it, and they're going to terrorise every fisherman that ever comes here. I'm definitely coming back for that. You go through a period, and Barra seem to, and this is the beauty of fishing copperload, is that you don't go early. The bite gets better in the afternoon.
And there's a bit of a period there where the plastics start to lose their efficiency and the fish start to respond really well to stick bait. So we're just about at that time. You can see all the bait in there.
Ooh, yep.
You got him.
Oh, yep.
Oh, watch out.
No, he's drilled me. Snapped me on the snag. I've tried to pull him out. I didn't even get to touch it, and I'm already drilled up. He went straight through. Bloody hell, damn fish. Oh, right, I'll get myself another one.
Get another plastic.
Coming up.
Nice and steady, Al. Don't bust him. Just go nice and steady.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of this. I'm at Copperload Dam, just 12 k's from the heart of Cairns. I'm chasing Barra with my mate Kim. Quietly confident. That little prawn is going to go off.
Yeah. So see here, Al, if you use it like that, with the worm hook, then you have to actually get your pliers.
Yeah, so it's in line. Yeah,
so it's in line. And then just turn the weight.
Ah.
And that way.
Well, that's a nifty little trick.
So you just have to twist that around so that'll sit straight.
If it doesn't track 100% straight, it won't catch a fish. Guaranteed. Got a Kim guarantee on that.
I'm going to start to switch over to a stick bait and fish off the surface. and Al will keep up on the plastics. There's a little period of window where they kind of go off the plastics. I'll start experimenting with that while Al uses the proven technique, and we'll go from there.
Bloody good to mix it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit now and again. Try plastics on top, little rooster poppers, popping those around. The beauty of fishing with a guide like Kim is that he knows this place like the back of his hand.
There's that weed bed sticking out right off the point there, Al. They like getting there sometimes.
It's that anticipation, isn't it? You're just like, you're casting and casting and casting, and all of a sudden he's going to come out of the blue and just wallop it.
Bump, bump, bump. Yep, yeah, got him. Got him on. He's got the snag, have we?
Yeah, snagged. When it comes to barra fishing, you're gonna get snagged. But if you're not getting snagged, you're not in the zone. If you're not in the snags, you're not in the strike zone, you're not gonna catch fish. That's pretty impressive for me. Not everyone can catch 2 twigs at once. It's not just one, it's 2. The key is get in those snags and you will get a bite.
In terms of barra fishing, tomorrow's the second worst day of the month, and today's the worst.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What's that for, the tides?
The first 2 days after the full moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Same as the marlin, about 4 days after the moon, bang, yeah, they fire up.
Well, the man on the moon must have been smiling down at us today. Fired a cast straight up, and I reckon I've barely clicked the reel into gear.
Yep. Yeah, fish on, nice, nice.
Another
nice.
twitch.
Good fish too. Come nice and steady. Don't bust him. Just go nice and steady.
Bang, got him on. Just saying the same thing again.
Drop your rod tip down. Drop tip down there. Don't let. Yeah, that's good.
It's so much fun catching these fish, and especially this one, because he stayed on long enough that we got him in the bloody net. Well, we got him in the net. Second try. Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, well done, Al.
Mate, how good is that? What a fight.
Yeah, nice fish.
That is why we came to Copperload. That's what fishing with mates is all about. Fishing in World Heritage places, catching barra like that, and then letting them go. Ron got called back to the shop, but I reckon he was just fed up with not catching as many barra as we did. 'Cause you know what? You never finish fishing. We might have got the show, we might be finished. What do? We keep fishing till dark. How good is this place?